Alrighty then, hello and welcome back to the 6 Invitational Open Online Qualifier Playoffs. This is a double elimination best of 3 matchup between PACT GG and oui oui here on Villa. We get into our second map. We took the first map on Bank 7-3 in a very dominating fashion. Let's see how Villa works out. Now, Villa's defender sided. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I would definitely say Villa's very defender. Not as defender-sided as Clubhouse can be, but we'll see how this goes down. I like the Jackal ban here. Jackal, very prominent on, and we've already seen we very heavily utilize Jackal in a great way to just dissect the run. So yeah, like, and we've already seen if you go back to the US Nationals as well, Villa was all about Jackal versus like a Pulse or a Valkyrie, because there's a lot of vertical play you can bring in. And talking about Valkyrie, she will also be removed here. She can get off some pretty powerful Valcams here. There's also like decent run out potential as well in the early stages of the round. And yeah, Mira gonna get banned out as well. Interesting that we would ban Mira against themselves, although you have to think about Dog could be going into an attack, and you don't want to be going into an attack against a Mirror. Even if you start on defense to start with, we'll eventually go into. So we'll see how this go down as we do move in first round here on Villa. Don't forget, it is oui oui who are 1-0 up so far. They do take this map, they do take the series and proceed through waters of the upper bracket. But that's not the end of the story for PACT. They do move down to the lower bracket. Of course, it is a double elimination tournament, so there's still a hope for them still. And there's 2 spots for EU as well, which means that the upper bracket winner and the lower bracket winner will go through Invitational. So there's still plenty of hope for anyone in the lower bracket to get there. So yeah, here we go. We'll see the Aviator room and Games room defense coming through. Let's see what goes down.
To locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
This is a pretty typical defense, I would say. I'd say between this and Statue, 2 of the best sites. We saw, well, they were Lares Casa, but now they're known as Extreme Video Esports.
Attackers have discovered the location.
They played Villa in a very interesting way. They held the downstairs sites to start with, which made particularly this site really hard to hold on to. But they held it very well, and we haven't really seen a whole lot of Villa during the qualifiers. Not a popular map at all.
5 seconds to go.
It's kind of a new map still, even though it has been around for a little while now. It's still a very new map, and it's still got a lot of fresh ideas. So that can be a bit of a risk when you take it in comp, but it can also be pretty good for you as well, because if you can invent new things to do on this map, because there are still new things to be discovered here, then it could give you a big advantage. Just to like bring out new things. It can be a bit of an experimental strategy. So I really like the Monty here though from Kendrew, but there is Legion from Nebo, and the problem with Legion here is, yeah, exactly what Nebo's doing. You just fill this hallway with just nothing but Legion mines, and I mean there is an IQ. Oh my god, Nebo almost getting away there. Well, he is going to get away, but almost getting completely punished for it. Sets is going to stay down Panics, however, in the first kill of the round, already losing your Zofia, and Kendrew getting hit with the Legion mine as well. That's not good. Dave's going to move through all the way down onto the main entrance, and through the south stairs here. The Echo Drone is going to come down. Kendrew getting hit with a lot of punishment here so far, as Steamboat going to be playing around onto the games room doorway, but he can just sit here and just keep tossing out goo mines, and there's not really a lot that the attackers could do to force him out of position. PACT do have decent control of the map now, however, and Deep is going to get the kill into Sets, and that's definitely going to open up a lot of avenues of attack here, as the peak is going to come around. Steamboat's still in a decent position now, and yeah, he's just going to keep putting Legion mines down. So looking really good for him so far. Madman going to take the kill onto Deep, however. That is going to shut him right on down. IQ off the board as well. Let's make things much easier for the Legion here. As Kendrew's still up though. I honestly believe when Kendrew's still up on this team, And, you know, even when you have a Monty, right, there's still so much hope for you to bring this in. Actually, could have come out from below, is not going to connect with its target. There we go, Habana charges are going to go out as well. Looks like Save's going to go down below and see if he can get a kill. It looks like he's going to try and do so, but Madman will score out correctly and takes him down. So all down to Kendrew now. Oh my god, he moved a little bit too quick there. And Nebo is going to take him down. It's all down to Sparkso, but he's not going to be able to find anything. Nebo takes him down, and oui oui take round number 1. Really well played from them. In particular, taking down Panics that early on was probably their saving grace, because that means no Zofia charges, no impacts, and yeah. Pretty good. Thank you, Sin Scratch, for adding commands in. I know what was going on with Nightbot earlier. So, round number 2 getting underway. We see a trophy room and statutory room defense. A little bit of a nitpick I have with this. So, I coach for Polar Race, which is a team that plays in a Tier 2 league. And my team, for whatever reason, they call trophy taxidermy and they call statue trophy, and really gets it, because there's no reason to. Right, chat? There's no reason to call these places. This is statue and this is trophy. This is not tax. This is not taxidermy. It doesn't say taxidermy. It's really pet peeve for me. I'm going to see pretty much the same lineup coming out from the attack, although I do like the addition of the Thatcher here. It's definitely going to help out. And I'm surprised we didn't see more Thatcher before. But I think they're bringing the Thatcher here just because they know it's going to be this defense, and it really does help out a lot having the Thatcher for a master push. But at the same time, they're bringing the Habana rather than the Thermite here, so it kind of does suggest they're going to do a study push rather than a master bedroom push. This is interesting that they've left this wall soft. Okay, no, they're going to reinforce it. Okay, I could say, like, I don't disagree with doing this, but unless you're going to play impacts around it, I don't necessarily agree with it. I would like to see more impact tracking coming out from both teams. This wall should be set up for impact tricks. I don't get why more teams don't do it, especially in EU. I see a lot of impact tracking in EU. Oh my god. Panic's already picking up the first kill of the round. Set's going to go down so early on as Kendrew just pushes all the way in, and goes for the ADS, and Nebo will shut him down immediately. Madman gets found by Deep's Claymore, however. That's going to be a 3v4. Already Panics as well is going to get traded, actually. Panics has just been doing so much work today. His goal will be down to him. And Freaky. There we go. It's going to all get opened up by saves. You could be able to open up the castle barricade through onto master bedroom. And should be able to do whatever they want here. Hopefully Freaky should be able to do something here. Natural should be able to go out soon. But this is not looking good at all. Like, PACT have so much control here, and they have so much utility, and they have plenty of time to work with as well. They don't seem to realize that, I mean, this would be alleviated by great info. That Saves is actually alone here. If they just pushed him, you get the kill, but then again, it's 2v3. You kind of just want people to push you, but then again, there's so much time left. That just should go out here. There we go. From deep, it will get open. Sparkster should be able to open the wall. I'm glad that they're doing it from this far away as well. Freaky's not going to be able to ban and trick that. But this is also where, you know, setting up for an impact trick would be good, because you could throw a nitro over here. Yeah, I don't agree with not setting up for a ban and trick here. I like this angle from Freaky. Time is slowly starting to tick down as Havix is getting very aggressive, but Deep will shut him down for it. And it's all down to Freaky. Gonna put down a pre-play C4, surprisingly, right behind the bomb here. I don't agree with this because I don't think this is where they're gonna plant. I think they're just gonna plant in the corner. Although there is a Maestro cam, they're gonna know where they're planting, so we could have saved that C4 for later. If Thatcher goes down, the Nitro is still up. Okay. Now he's not gonna plant there. He's gonna move into the other side, and they know where he is as well. Detonating the nitro does go out and he moves in, and this was just a massive misplay. But oh my god, freaky. Beautiful shot coming out from him. Saves, goes down, but there we go, deep. Trades it out, PACT take round number 2. So, we're going to move again to another trophy statutory room defense. I guess the Impetricking didn't really add anything there. I still wanted to point out that little bit about the Bandit has a C4, and they're opening up that wall, and if he had nitroed over, and yeah, I don't know, because what he could have done there is he could have played that corner, waited until he heard the Habanas, nitroed over, then they would have not opened that wall there if he got the nitro, right? And then he could have played very, very safe behind that wall, and it would have been very hard to push them. They probably would have to split up the attack and push through bathroom instead as well.
Attackers
So, yeah.
and defuse bombs.
We'll see how this goes down. Also, Kenju kind of just threw his life away there, going for the ADS kill. Kind of unnecessary. Interesting bulletproof coming out from sets. There was something that happened in the qualifier that really upset me, and it was really weird. They put a shield, but it was to the right side of the arch. And it wasn't like anyone was playing the cross or anything like that. They actually reinforced this wall. So I really didn't, and no one was playing here, and it would kind of be just suicide to play there anyway. I didn't get it. I don't like people playing around this arch, because I feel like it's very easy to get wall banged by from the windows. Anyway, this is pretty heavy Roma strategy coming out, but pretty typical for this defense, especially with the way that this has been pushed so far. Because yeah, they're just gonna push all the way through study. PACT did this exact same take last time, so I'm not surprised by this at all. I am scared, however, for Panic's just raw fragging potential, because he's managed to get so many impact opening kills so far. We'll see how this goes. He can open up this wall, potentially. Okay, no. He was just pinging out for Kendrew. So yeah, go through this wall, hopefully. But there we go. Freaky is, however, going to pick up the first kill of the round. Saves already going out of it. A little bit too far ahead of himself there. He's going to go down outside of 90. That is not good. Kendrew, however, this time is going to win out on the ADS kill and take down Madman. That's already the smoke off the board. That is a massive kill for the attackers right now. This is going to allow them to move much, much quicker. There's a Legion still on the board. There is Thatchers, so not the end of the world, but that definitely doesn't make it easier for Kendrew to start pushing in. But last time PACT won this even without Kendrew, so yeah, he's just like, not sure about that situation. Let's take the bulletproof camp. Lots of work being done here so far. I was gonna say, if you went for the ADS there, Kendrew, there would have been words. Oh, there we go. He's gonna be able to take out the Legion mine there. Still, Legion abuse has been pretty heavy from Nebolt so far, and he's done very well to counter the Montaigne pushes. But yeah, this is the danger with Legion, is you don't need to throw those Legion mines so aggressively. You need to keep them, or yeah, throw them when Nebolt's throwing them out, kind of like just before the door, so they can't see where they're landing. Panic's still going to try and get very aggressive with it, but him and Deep are very, very low indeed. That's just going to go out to make sure there's no Legion mines down, and hopefully Kendra should be able to push all the way through here. But they're really running out of time here, and this is all kind of stalled out for them. Not just to forget though, there is Echo drones on the board still, and Echo, of course, I think he's playing like back Astro.
Bomb located by attackers.
So there's still so much planned to know, but on top of that, there's a very easy way for them to deal with this Montaigne. Hit him with the Echo, aim at the feet. That's all you have to do here, and you can do a lot of damage to Kendrew. And yeah, he's going to get into a Legion mine here as well. Nebolt looking to get a little bit more aggressive with this, but look at these Legion mine placements as well. This is great from Nebolt. I really like this.
Stay behind me.
Kendrew's going to get one. I don't think he saw the other one that was like to his left. You can push all the way in here, and he will get the Echo drone. No, he won't. I'm not sure what happened there, but no, it's going to be Sets and Nebolt do get kills of their own. Now it's all down to Kendrew and a 1v4. Sets gets another one, but there we go. Not sure what the chat is going on about here. Okay, so we're moving to round number 4 then, I hope. Yeah, okay. I think there was a bit of a glitch there. That's not. So we're gonna move through into round number 4. How this is gonna work out? I see the Capcan coming out for the very first time today. Don't see a lot of Capcan. We saw Capcan before. Maybe they see what G2 were doing on Villa, and they're like, we want to do that. I honestly do like the Capcan because of how aggressive their Monty's been pushing, and just how aggressive they've been overall. I don't know why the Switch is being picked, honestly. Maybe as a counter to Legion Mines. But if you're going to be as a counter to Legion Mines, let's not do that. I don't get Twitch drones that shoot default cams. I really don't like it. I think it's a huge waste. There's so much for the Twitch drone to get here. ADS's, bandit shot, like every single operator here has a deployable gadget that the Twitch drone can shoot. That is a massive waste of utility. He's actually going to hear.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Cap can go below. And yeah, the other thing this brings is this is another nitro on the board. No nitro from Map2. That's pretty typical though. So there's only going to be one nitro on the board. No yokai is being deployed yet from Havocs. It'd be pretty annoying if you were this Echo, not deploying your Echo drones yet, and you just get picked through some crazy angle, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So, and it's going to open up the window onto 90 where he can, and we'll see. I would have guessed the exact same push, but no, PACT have actually changed it completely. Oh my god, saves. Did actually just get saved there. How he's going to do on the reflex. You can see exactly how this is going to work out for him. This is not a good idea from Freaky. I don't know what this man is doing right now, but this guy's going to die. Oh my god, he's getting so aggressive right now. Why would you start reloading? Saves, just takes him down. And yeah, this was just not a good idea from Freaky. He's going to get drawn down, picked down. PACT takes down Madman, and now it's a 5v3. All down to Nebo, Sets, and Havocs to try and bring this in. This is looking pretty good for them though. And they still have their Legion, so that's kind of what I'm mainly concerned about here. And they still have Echo drones up. If you can get this kill, it'll be their saving grace. Especially onto Panic. Oh my gosh, what a shot from Nebo. Beautiful from him. And he is going to be able to get first kill of the round. Right before we're getting underway and just about halfway through done. Kendrew moves up, but saves, gets the kill onto Sets. And Kendrew good push all the way through onto 9 to try and get this kill, but it's going to take damage from the Legion Mine. And this Nebo going to be holding it down, but this isn't looking too good all of a sudden. Especially a great Thatcher as well. That's going to disable the Legion Mines in the hallway. And this is not looking good for Nebo all of a sudden to try and push through. I think Habana tries going down to the vault as well. And yeah, there we go. It's going to go down, but Nebo peeks out wide. 90, he takes down deep. And Havocs is going to be holding on where he can. Save's going to quick peek it as well. And just hit someone with his Twitch drone as well. And he's going to get all the way in. He doesn't have the diffuser though. Spark, so it does have control of the diffuser. So they're all just holding down and getting ready to go for a plant here. Save's just holding it down as well. Kendrew takes down Nebo. And now it's all down to Havocs in a 1v3 clutch situation. He does still have an Echo drone opposed, I think. No, he doesn't. He just got shot. So he's going to move through the rotate. And there we go. Kendrew takes him down. PACT GG take round number 4. Much better attacks coming out from them. So, just as a reminder as well, I am solo casting for now, but next game, I'm not sure what the next game is going to be because it's all kind of a little bit of a mess right now. But the next game, I will be picking up Jess, who's the coach for Panther Sports, who've already qualified for the Invitational. So hopefully she'll be getting to it and adding a little bit more commentary for you guys. But we're getting to round number 5 here on Villa. Looking pretty interesting so far. This is definitely looking much better for PACT, because they've been able to just try and push out things a little bit better. They've been able to work a little bit better, and of course, I mean, even though Panics is only on 3 kills right now, he's had such an impact, and there's been so many great opening kills from him that have led to successes. I feel like the Twitch pick here is one of just, I want to kill people. And I feel like the same's coming out from the Ash. I mean, we see a lot more Ash these days because of the Zofia nerf. Because, you know, Ash gets 3 projectiles, 3 flashbangs to burn EDSs, and then she just try Maestro camps with the Ash charge. But, you know, we'll see how this goes down. Interesting. I don't know. I don't like this much utility being deployed in one corner when you know they have a Thatcher. Signal gems coming out though. And again, they're not setting up for impact tricking. So for those who don't know, impact tricking is where you open up the top of a reinforcement, and then you use your impact to hit the top of the ceiling on the other side of the reinforcement, and that will destroy the thermite charge or maybe Habana charges that you go down onto there. You can also do it with the nitro if you're good enough. And I kind of prefer that in some cases as well, because when you impact trick, you won't be able to get the bottom of the Habanas. But there we go. Again, Panics with great entry fragging abilities, getting the first kill of the round. Already Havoc's off the board and already a Nitro off the board as well. Saves gets kill into sets as well, and hops all the way in. Oh, Panics didn't see him cross over. He's getting all the way into the area. It's not the site, of course, sorry. That's on the other side. There we go. And moves in. Freaky does get the kill. And oh my god, Freaky gets the kill into saves with the pistol whip. Madman shuts down Panics. And now it's a 2v2 all of a sudden. Lots of kills going down in a very short space of time. And already just six people are dead. And we're not even halfway through the round. This is very aggressive. So, moving into round number 5 now. We will see exactly how this is going to go down. Also, drones coming out through onto 90 as well. We'll see the 90 default cam is still up. PACT moving a little bit slower, however, and Sparkso and Deep are going to have to try and work a little bit better together if they want to bring this in. They've both been doing pretty well for themselves, and PACT overall seem to have a better idea of what they want to do in Villa than what they had on Bank. But, I feel like as well that PACT has just been doing better on attack, which is weird for a fairly uncoordinated team. We'll see. We'll see. Madman going to rotate all the way through into game tree. Oh, he's going to try and bandit trick. This is great. Does he still have an EMP? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he bandit tricks it. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Flashbangs are going to be coming down as well. See, this is set up for impact tricking, but the others aren't. I'm not sure. Sparks are going to be pushing down onto this west side through the classical hall, trying to get entry onto games room here. Remember, going to be holding it down. Doesn't have a nitro in his hand, and Nebo doesn't have any impacts either. And drones are going to start coming out. Nebo really needs to destroy that drone or take the gunfight. But there we go, take the gunfight. He'll win them both. Beautiful. Madman and Nebo will take them down. Oui oui take round number 5. This is looking insanely good for them. I feel like they're winning this off of mostly gun skill and kind of off of the back of Nebo. He's been doing so well on the Legion, and he's been winning so many of his engagements, especially when he was playing 90 the previous round, during round 4. And he gets the kill onto a prone Panics. That was really impressive. So, we'll see round number 6 getting underway. This is going to be the final defense coming out here from oui oui. And we'll see how that is going to work out for them. Dining room kitchen defense, though, this is a little bit harder than the defense have been taking so far. Of course, they're going to have to go here, but Pulse coming out from Havoc's. This is definitely an interesting one, and I'm kind of surprised we've not seen the Maestro come out yet, because Maestro's not banned. So,
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
I really would have liked to see Maestro come out here. But we're getting through into round number 6 now. How it is going to go down. Forces are going to come out as well. And, yeah.
Attackers have located the bomb.
I'm just looking at the setup here, and so normally teams will, you know, put a lot of utility either in or around this area, just because this is one of the main push sites. There hasn't really been any buck coming out from the attack. I was kind of hoping the defenders would read into this and try and play a little bit off the vertical play, but no, they won't, and Nebot will just get the first kill of the round by going for a spawn peek. Yeah, he ran out and killed the Twitch. That's not an amazing opening kill, but it is an opening kill nonetheless. Like, Twitch has been doing a decent amount of work and saves, has been getting his kills. So, we'll see how this does work out, but Nebo, again, just working through the enemy team, working through PACT, and just shutting them down as they come along. PACT are really going to have to start moving a little bit faster here. I would also like to see a book come out from them. They are playing off the vertical play just a little bit here, and I'm glad to see that, but, not sure. So, like, if you're not bringing a book out, you typically won't see many teams go upstairs unless it's going to be for a roam play. So, if you go for a roam upstairs, you know you don't have to hold on to it very well because you know the other team isn't going to be able to abuse vertical play that well. So, you know, it's not a massive loss if you do lose upstairs. You can play here, you can rotate quite early on, and you can waste a decent amount of time without really losing any control. Sets is going to rotate out, and yeah, this is exactly what they're doing. So I do like that. Freaky is still going to be up here, however. The Vigil, ever vigilant on Rome. This is a really weird angle for him to hold because I don't know. I feel like this guy's going to get droned out, but he does have barbed wire on the other side, and he's got Sets holding him down on the Astro. That means he only has to worry about this angle, which means he should try and take a place where he's defended from that angle. He might actually try and go for a run out here. There we go. He's going to jump out, but not going to see anyone just yet. This is very, very slow from PACT right now. He does panics. Sees him, but always not going to be able to take him down just yet. The future charges are going to come out. It looks like he's going to try and jump down and try and get the kill, but Deep will pick up a kill using the AR-33. There goes Freaky, but they've lost so much time taking this upstairs. But Panics actually has great breach charges. This is great heads-up play coming out for Panics. I didn't even realize he brought breach charges. And there we go. He's going to be able to abuse the vertical play. So there we go. They have lost the low control, but 40 seconds left to go on the clock. It isn't looking good for PACT to try and take this. Going to have to try and drop down and go for this quick execute. And there we go. They're going to try and open up this wall as quickly as they can. The wall is going to get opened up by Spark, so there's not really a lot the defenders can do about that. And they're going to be trying to push around and play around the entrance. Havix is taking a great angle here himself. And we still got Echo Drones up on the board, but Havix is actually going to go down to deep. He just pushes all the way through Bicycle. And there we go. He'll go through and get entry frag. Now 4v3, sorry. 4v2. Oh my god, 3v2. Floria kills just come out as Kendra tries to make his way into the site and gets a double kill out of it. Madman and Seth both out of it. And PACT turn it around completely. Basically off of the back of Kendra running into the site and Ash maining. This is turning into a very intense series so far, looking very, very interesting. So, moving into round number 7 here, we go to a trophy in statutory room. Coming out here from PACT. From what we saw during Bank, PACT's defenses were not that amazing. And they were kind of falling apart, it seems. I think a lot of it just came down to the way that Bank is played. And when they actually went down to like a CEO defense, where they were relying a lot more on their gunplay, and playing a little bit more around Kendra, they were doing much, much better. We'll see how this goes down, because Villa does play a little bit differently. On Villa, you're not really relying as much on your plant denial as you are on Bank. So, if you don't have your plant denial on Bank, you're just going to lose the round, because you have no way of contesting that plant going. But Yeah, I mean, they lost downstairs 4 times because of that. Because they lost quick control, they didn't have any refrags coming out, because they were in a position where they couldn't refrag. And then it collapsed because they didn't have the necessary plant denial to actually push out the site. So, and they weren't wasting enough time to begin with. So there was a lot of mistakes coming out from PACT. But on the flip side of that, this is a much different map. Don't rely on the plant denials much. This may be PACT's saving grace on the map choice, and they're definitely showing themselves to be a little bit better here on Villa than they were, especially on the attack. I mean, they did win 2 rounds on the attack on Bank, which was definitely good from them, and they definitely did well to prove it. But we'll see how exactly this is going to work out for PACT. I'm interested to see. I mean, I still don't understand both teams taking a Twitcher. I still think it's just a lot of it coming down to the fact that they're relying on the gunfighting, which I don't necessarily disagree with doing, but I don't know. I like the book here though. The book is really, really good here, and this is something that PACT were not doing, and I really couldn't understand it because Kendrew is a very, very good book. And I couldn't understand him taking Monty. There. There we go. Sets is going to try and open up the bottom here. And yeah, this is just straight into Astro. And this is a great place for defenders to like rotate between sites. So you could go, rather than going straight through the door, you can go around Astro instead. Control this area and you can go around. But Sparkso is going to be the one who picks up the first kill of the round. White peeks out Nebo, sorry. As Kendrew is actually going to get injured here. Tries to push around, but I mean, the smoke is down, but he's going to get revived. Oh my god, he's not! Oh my god, Madman! Oh, that is a beautiful pick from Madman. He just waited and baited instantly. And yeah, I mean, he gets picked for it, but he takes down the smoke. And that is a great early pick coming out. And using the Nitro there to reset each other, I guess. Panics going to get reset here, hopefully. Nope. Yeah, wow, that was a great bait coming out here from Madman. This could be a 3v4. They don't really have as much utility as you would want in this situation, but they still have the thermite and they still have the ash. Oh no, that's not good. Sets, he's gonna miss the nade up there into Astro, but they still also do have the book available to them. Only 2 skeleton keys left remaining though, and that's not great, but wow, how does that happen? That's not good. Freaky gonna get an ash kill there. Beautiful from him. He's going to try and push all the way up. He does get Legion Mind, but Legion isn't... Sorry, Sparkso isn't playing around the store with it open. Playing with it closed instead. 20 seconds left to go on the clock. Sparkso going to be holding down. Sets does take down deep. Now it's 2v3. Not looking too good for PACT, but they do have opportunities. Save's going to try and wipe out of it. Holding a fairly weird angle here. Sparkso pushes all the way up. He gets a double kill out of it. And now it's all down to Sets. But he can't find it. Save takes it down. PACT take round number 7. Yeah, there definitely wasn't decent usage of the book there. It's really all the book has to do in that situation is open up behind the bomb, open up the Astro rotate from below, hold the Astro rotate from below. Madman could have repelled in the window, and there would have been no way they could have contested a bathroom take. Taking over bathroom and taking over there. But what seems to be the case with books is there's like 2 ways which they approach it. They either do what I just said to do, where they open a single angle and open up the sign of like rotation and just hold it. That's kind of what a lot of NA Pro League teams used to do, kind of like back in year 1. And it's still a fairly prevalent strategy. Or try and just open up the entire floor. Or as much as it if you can, and just try and move around that site. That can be good. The problem with doing that is 2 things. Vertical plate is against you, and you have no real control. Unless you have someone else playing downstairs with you, also opening with the floor, which they kind of did have. Freaky was going below. You don't actually get any control of having the book, you only have the threat of control. But without anyone else pushing out of that, don't actually have anything. When a book just holds down a single angle, you gain a lot more control out of it, and you can actually simulate your push. But I guess the disadvantage of doing that as well is it becomes very obvious where your push is coming from. But I mean, you know, there's not really anything wrong with it being obvious about where your push is coming from if there's nothing the defenders can really do about it. If all they can do is say, okay, they're pushing here and we're pushing back. That's exactly what happened to PACT during the bank stages, because they knew they would just push blue every time. They tried to hold it and they still got destroyed anyway. So I don't know, I feel like there's the Villa is definitely a very hard map to attack. We're still seeing this Monty coming out. I like the Monty play. I just feel like this Legion is too big of an issue to not bring in IQ here. Because especially, we saw this as well when Kenju was playing on the Monty. When PACT was attacking, that Legion mines was going all the way down this hallway, harassing this Monty constantly. So to constantly pull back. Yes, you can say Thatchers look decent for this, but Thatchers have so much good utility elsewhere as well. Especially when you've got Echoes on the board, ADSs on the board. What? Hello? How does this happen? You just saw him shoot the Legion mine. You should know he's here, Nebo. Oh my god. Sorry, you should know he's there, dude. The Echo is already off the board. That is a massive kill coming out. Kendrew's going to take down Nebo, however. And that is a, yeah, incredible kills coming out both sides. That's EMP's off the board, but that's Echo Drones off the board as well. There you go, Madman going to try and push all the way up. Smoke's going to come as well, as Madman's going to get insanely lit up. So, how it goes down. This is a update as well. Just Gaming have won against Supremacy 2-0. They've locked out the series. Can anyone update me on the ends game as well? I don't know if someone already updated me. I didn't get to see that. So if you could type in the chat and check for me, I would appreciate it much. Kendrew pushing all the way up on the classic hole. Oh my god. This is... Kendrew is such an aggressive man. He's a big man. He wants to take the fights, and I get it. And he's got the great gun skill for it. But there's no reason for a Smoke to be that aggressive up onto the hallway. I guess he's just trying to push out the Monte. But again, like, he's going to get picked if he does that. And you can't lose your Smoke in this situation when there's a last second push coming out from a Monte. But anyway, Panic's going to move through. And looks like he's going to try and support his teammate. Does have an impact left remaining. I think Saves. Yeah, Saves does have 2 impacts as well. So they could really just impact this Monte down if he does take enough damage from the Smokes. Here we go. Madman going to try and destroy the bad wire. He'll be successful in doing so. Sets hasn't gone below at any point here, and I really don't agree with this, but it looks like Havoc's going to try and push up here and try and plant Thermite down. There's no Bandit on the board, but there is impact tricking potential. As Panic's going to wide peek out of it, he does take down Havoc's, but instantly shredded out by Freaky. And now it's all down to Kendrew in a 1v3. He's going to get pushed out. What? Hello? What? Kendrew with the 2k. He takes down Montaigne. He takes down Freaky. And it's all down to Sets in a 1v1. The diffuser will go down. And there we go. Kendrew will try and wide peek out of it. He's got a shotgun. And he's a mean man. He's going to try and get the diffuser if he can. Oh, he does get the Claymore. This is great. This is a great opportunity. Sets is actually rotated all the way around. But he's just going to stick it. Sets, you need to move in. Sets, shoot him. No! Oh my god. Sets, he has to defuse. Drop. Sets, drop. That's just unfortunate timing from Sets' part. I think that as soon as you plant the diffuser and you know you have the Claymore covering you, you should take your pistol out and just buck it instantly. He was playing that way too slow for a 1-2 rotate like that. Really unfortunate timing coming out from Sets, because if you'd been half a second earlier, he would have got the kill. I love the Blitz coming out here, personally. I mean, Blitz is a hard person to play against, and I hope it does get 6th picked here. I don't know if I'm a fan of the Dokkaebi or not here, because there's no Maestro coming out, which you could argue Maestro isn't insanely good. But, yeah, I'm not sure. A Barn at 6th pick is interesting. And the Maestro coming out here. I don't agree with this, because Deep, maybe they were thinking that the Dokkaebi was going to 6th pick onto something else. And we already talked about how Dokkaebi isn't really a counter to Maestro, because dead people can just still get on the Maestro canvas. That's something that brought up quite a lot, just because I've seen quite a lot of Dokkaebi usage. But anyway, that 6th pick phase was so weird, because he 6th picked off the Echo, maybe thinking that Dokkaebi was going to 6th into something else after seeing that they have an Echo and not a Maestro. Ah. Extreme.
10 seconds remaining.
Extreme wins 2-0 against Ents. That's crazy.
5 seconds left. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Wow, that's
Attackers
nuts.
must locate and defuse the bomb.
Wall fortification.
Well, don't forget, guys, it's a double limb, so it's not over for Ents. They can definitely still make it, but that is not great. Good from Extreme, though. But anyway, see Repel's coming out onto the north side and having a kitchen take. I really don't like the lineup here from oui oui, though. I don't think this is a good lineup to take on the attack. I don't know. I like the IQ, though, being brute by Nebot. What? What? How does Nebot do this so much? He just catches people with their pants down constantly. There you go, Nebot gonna pick up the first kill of the round. Legion gonna go down so early on. That was a really good early kill coming out from him. We be looking to secure the rounds. Kenju gonna play fairly aggressively though. Kenju's a very aggressive smoke. Yeah, still holding it out fairly aggressive, but this is kind of all the control that the attackers need. They don't really need to push that much into bathroom area or into Astro. They just need to push into the bedroom. But Cess is going to nade the bathroom regardless. Wow, what a nade. That could have been beautiful. I mean, it was a really good nade just coming out from Cess, but there you go. Freaky's going to take down the kill onto Sparkso though, and they're starting to do work on the side. Dokkan calls are going out as well as we speak. Freaky takes down the default cam as well and tries to push into the site. This is great zoning coming out from Freaky. Yeah, the pre-fires are going to be coming through. Cess is going to be getting the kill onto saves as well. Now it's a 2v5. We got deep on the board here as well. Kenju will be playing around his back stairs where he can and just pushing all the way out. But this is a really bad position for Kenju to be in right now. And he'll, yeah, his teammate gets fragged. Cess gets in from above. And oui oui take round number 9. There's a lot of gunfighting going on here. And it feels like people aren't even pushing the site. They're just trying to find the kills, which is good. Don't get me wrong. Interesting. If this goes to a third map, I think oui oui are going to have to drop out at the CL Qual 1 because they're holding up the qualifier right now so they can play this match. But they said that they wanted 2 quick 7-0s so they could play in Challenger League. So I think they might... I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. They might have to forfeit their first round match and then play the second round. I'm not sure how this will work out. Hopefully it doesn't work out like that because it would suck if you have to fortify and you have to forfeit a match because you wanted to play invitational balls. Well, let's see how it goes then. Round number 10. Sparks are just going to massage the wall there. See how it's going down. Ooh. So, I also like this. I mean, both teams have been doing this as well, where you open up the very front of this, and that means you can get low, you can deny any thermite plants going down, but no one seems to like thermite today. I get it, not wanting to pick thermite, especially for this site, because you have to get right up to the wall, but which means you can YP to our bathroom, Nitro can come over, Nitro can below. Whereas you could just stay outside and open the wall that way, which is what Sparkso was doing, and that was really smart, so... We'll see how it goes down. But it looks like a pretty typical room clear. I'm not really sure why Madman has the diffuser here. Madman is a man who lives up to his username consistently. We'll say that much. He is 100% the Madman. Nebot will push through onto the 90 window, it looks like, and trying to push through that way. Let's see how this room clear is working. This has been a pretty incredible series so far. I really won't be that surprised if this goes to a third map, honestly. Just because PACT have been really bringing it back. Clearly, Villa is a much better map for them than Bank is, and it is defender sided, so they should be in a good stage to actually take this right now. Now I'm going to push all the way up. This is what I don't understand. The Montaigne is here. No one is near him. Nebot has now moved up to the window and has opened it. But I really don't like a Montaigne playing that aggressively, and he's all the way up here already. When there's a soft wall here, there's an angle here, and there's an angle here. He's going to walk into a crossfire if he's not careful. Do you see? Map going to push all the way up. Crossfires. You have to be very aware of this. This is the big thing about playing a shield, is realize when you're getting baited. Havoc should be able to open up this wall here on bedroom. It is set up for impact tricking. I don't think anyone's in a position to do it though, because Saves is on the other side of the map. But there we go. Sparkso is actually pick up the first kill of the round. What? Wait, what? What the hell? How does this happen? Havix is going to go down already. That is the hard reach off the board. And Deep's going to take down Nebo. This is looking terrible right now for oui oui to try and bring this in. Freaky got a flashbang back into the back of Asho, but Madbang getting lit up by the gas grenades coming out from the smoke. And this is just looking terrible right now. They're going to try and open up the floor a little bit. Ishmaels are going out. Freaky just Ashbane, Shift W straight into the site, and then Deep is just going to punish him for it. Okay, pulls out the Legion Mine. This is very, very low in HP as well. Impacts are going to come down as well. We've got to know that this Montaigne is very, very low by now. And there we go. Set's going to take a long angle, where we go. Deep takes him down. Saints pushes up. He takes down Madman. And PACT move to the match point. Maybe people might be wondering as well why he was wearing bearing iron sights. I haven't tested this fully, but apparently running bearing iron sights removes horizontal recoil from SMGs. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I'm pretty sure that is how it's working. I don't know why it works like that. I don't know what the physics of that exactly is. I mean, in this game as well, if you ADS with a shotgun, it reduces the spread. Clearly not how shotguns work, but we'll just roll with it. We see the alibi for the first time today as well. This is a very weird game, honestly. There's a lot of people dying before anyone has even made it into the site.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Match point. Let's get into it and see exactly how it is going to go through and what the situation is. I'm not sure. Personally, I'm not sure. Because I'm looking at this lineup wise. I like the Maestro. I don't like Dokubi. I don't understand why Dokubi's brought so much right now. I think there's better operators you can take here. I don't understand why there's no Maverick. A Maverick would be really good here, especially on this particular site. I know people are asking about settings and stuff. When I observe and everything, I use 90 FOV 69, and you know, I always see it from my own perspective. I don't see what settings they're using, so everyone will just be appeared as 90 FOV. So we'll see how it's going down. See Kenju playing a really good vertical play off there. I like this as well. Just having a smoke against the book. You can always use the smoke shotgun against the book during vertical play. And you can really throw off a book. And it can kind of turn into this weird battle. Kenju, he's just trying to find a place to answer his phone, man. Like, come on, Sets. He's going to try and open up a little bit of play. Does still have 2 nades and he's plenty of skeleton keys left. And again, this is kind of what I was talking about, where he's not opening up somewhere to actually open up a connector or anything like that, or open up a particular sight line. I think he's just trying to get this kill into the smoke, which is good as well if you can get it. Oh my god. You should have seen my face then, chat. That's where that nade just landed. That is a great nade position. Right behind the bar. I didn't even realize you could do that. I mean, I know you could do that. I just didn't realize you could do it from that position. That's really good nade coming up. That's stuff. So yeah, there are specific positions, but like, opening up everything and just hoping for a kill, I don't think is a great way to play Book, but it kind of depends on how aggressive the other attackers are as well. So we'll see how it goes down. Nades hopefully could be coming up. That's a really bad nade coming out from Sets. Almost killed himself there. Getting a bit dangerous close. We'll see the progress coming out from the attackers so far. They have managed to open up this wall. This is good as well. They should be able to get in here because they got the book holes from below. They should be able to play this fairly well if you want to go for a plant behind the bar. But it's going to be all about how quickly you can actually get in here, because I don't like the Habana hole. It's kind of awkward to get through. Looks like the rotations are going to come through as well from Freaky and Sets to try and get on here. The push always comes up from Sets, but Deep gets the first kill of the round. We got Hamis all the way off the border race. Sets moves all the way up as he down saves, but instantly traded by Kendrew, who then gets traded himself by Nebo. So lots of trades coming through here from both sides. Nebo can't get through. Oh, he can't. Oh, no. That's really bad. Nebo with great reactions, though. He's going to take down Deep, and now it's a 2v2 situation. I'm going to try and peek it out in the CZ, but getting hit by the Lich going to mean he will know that he's here. He's just going to sprint through and try and plant behind the bar. They're going to know it's going down. The pushes are going to start coming through. Sparkso does have a sight, but Nebo takes him down. That's a beautiful pick, but he's injured. Oh my god, PACT take round number 11. Beautiful play coming out there from PACT right at the end there to bring it through. We will go through into map number 3 in just a few moments. We'll be right back, and hopefully we should have a co-caster in here as well.